Equation of a straight line in 2-point form. From the name itself, see, in the previous video, we have discussed about the equation of a straight line only in a point slope form, where we have used the slope and we have used 1 point and we have written down an equation in the algebraic form, right? How to represent. Now, if we have 2 points, then how to represent that equation? So, of course, we will use the slope only, right? The formula for slope. So, this is the point A, this is the point B. So coordinates I have taken for A as x1, y1, x1, y1. For B, I have taken as x2, y2. And please remember, A and B are the fixed points that I have taken on the line. Now what I will do, I will take any point on the same straight line, C, and the coordinates of that point I have taken as x comma y. Okay, and please remember, this is the running point, means this is a random any point I have taken on the straight line, right? Now, if you will see, please remember one thing, whenever we have a straight line, whenever we have a straight line, so whatever the points that I have are on the same line, the slope between the 2 points is exactly the same. Okay, but the point should be consecutive points. Okay, the point should be consecutive points, one after the other. So if I will see the slope between C and A, that is exactly equal to the slope between A and B, right? Now what is this? So the coordinates of this is x1 comma, oh sorry, this is x2, y2. So what is x2? x2 is nothing, the distance of point B from y-axis. Why y-axis? This is x2. And this we know that this is x1 and this we know this is x. I have taken, right? X, x1, x2 like that. Okay. Now, x could be any random point I have taken. So please remember that this distance that we are talking about, so this is x2 from the y-axis, this distance. Okay. That is exactly the same that we have from here. Okay. From the y-axis. Similarly, x1 with the y-axis. So x1, x2, x, these are the distances of points, respective points from y-axis. Similarly, y, y1, y2. So this is y, this is y1, and this is y2. So these are the distance from the x-axis. Please remember this thing very carefully. Now we know that whenever the points are collinear points, so the slope between the 2 points is exactly the same between the next 2 consecutive points. So slope of CA, that is equals to slope of AB, right? Slope of CA is equals to slope of AB. Now what is slope? Slope is nothing, just the angle that a line is making with the x-axis. So suppose this is a line, everyone. So if I will see at this point, so this portion is exactly this making the same angle with the x-axis. So if I will draw a parallel line to x-axis, so this angle is exactly the same. Now if I will see between these 2 points, so that is also making the same measurement of angle with the positive x-axis. Okay, so that's why I've taken. Now what is the formula for the slope? For this formula for the slope is y2 normal. The general formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So basically, in the above part, we are taking the ordinates, next ordinate minus the previous. So for CA, please remember this thing, understand this thing very carefully. For CA, the next ordinate will be y1, and the previous ordinate is y. So y1 minus y over then we will talk about the abscissa. So next abscissa is x1 minus the previous is x. Now we will take for AB. For AB, we know that what is the next ordinate? Y2, because y1 is coming first, then y2. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now to make exactly the same, to make it exactly the same like in the book's normal formula. So what we will do, I will take negative common from this portion. So I will take y minus y1, x minus x1 negative common is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Negative, negative cancels out. Now we just have to cross multiply. So when we cross multiply, so don't cross both the sides, just take the denominator, this denominator to the right hand side. So the equation will become y minus y1 is equals to x minus x1 times, because this is in denominator, so it change its sides to the right hand side in the numerator. So y2 minus y1, sorry, to write like this. So it will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. So this is the complete form. This is the final. equation of, so let me write it very nicely. What I have written is really very bad. So x minus x1 times y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so this is the complete equation of a straight line in 2-point form. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.